This video is going to be about solving equations with square roots. Here's an example of the kind of problem we're going to be dealing with. We have the square root of x plus 7 equals x plus 5. Now there are two key things to remember when you're working with problems like this. The first is that if we take any square root and we square it, we're going to end up with the number underneath the radical sign, the radicand. The other thing to remember is that when we're done, we've got to go back and check all our answers. So let's look at the problem. The square root of x plus 7 equals x plus 5. So I want to get rid of the radical sign. I'm going to square, and that will get rid of it. But if I square one side of an equation, I've got to square the other side. Squaring the left side gives me just x plus 7. Squaring the right side of the equation will mean that I have x plus 5 times x plus 5. I want to multiply this out, so I'll have x plus 7 equals, let's see, x times x is x squared. X times 5 will give me a 5x. I've got 5 times x, so that's another 5x. And then I've got 5 times 5, 25. I'll collect all my terms over on the right side. So I've got x plus 7 equals x squared. 5x plus 5x will give me 10x plus 25. I've got a square over here, so that means I'll have a quadratic equation. So I want to get everything to one side of the equation and a 0 on the other side. The easiest thing to do would be to subtract an x from both sides. So I'll subtract x, and at the same time I'll subtract 7. So let's see. That will give me a 0 equals x squared plus 9x plus 18. I have to factor this now. So 0 equals, let's see. Well, I know I've got x and x. Looking at the signs, I see I've got a positive sign and a positive sign. So that means both of my signs are going to be positive. I've got an 18 over here, and I could make an 18 with a 6 and a 3. So 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 plus 3 is 9. So this will work. Now that I've got it factored, I want to set both of the factors equal to 0. So I've got x plus 3 equals 0, and x plus 6 equals 0. Solving these, I'll subtract 3, and I'll get x equals negative 3, and subtract the 6, and I'll get x equals negative 6. So it looks like these are going to be my answers. X equals negative 3 and x equals negative 6. But we've got to check them. So here's the problem again. And I had these two answers. X equals negative 3, x equals negative 6. Let's plug the negative 3 in and see what happens. So we take this and we have the square root of negative 3 plus 7 equals negative 3 plus 5. Negative 3 plus 7 will give me a 4, so I've got the square root of 4 equals negative 3 plus 5 will give me a 2, and the square root of 4 is 2. 2 equals 2. So this answer would check. Let's try it again with negative 6. So I had the square root of x plus 7 equals x plus 5. Plugging the negative 6 in, I'll get the square root of negative 6 plus 7 equals negative 6 plus 5. Negative 6 plus 7 is 1, so I've got the square root of 1 equals negative 1. The square root of 1 is 1, but 1 does not equal negative 1. So this answer will not work. My solution then is going to be only x equals negative 3. Okay, so that's about it for now. Take care, and I'll see you next time.